Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm on my way. Tell me that you need me, yeah. I'll give it to you night and day. I'm talking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Let me turn this down. I'm turning up too much. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know me already, my name is Rhey and I'm here back with another tutorial today. As you can see, we is doing this little look right here. I played around today with these two palettes. I actually got this in the mail today. It is by Juvia'S place. It is the Saharan 2 palette, and then I also got this too. That's the Zulu palette. I didn't get to use it today, unfortunately, so we're gonna save that for another day. I also used this. This is the first one. This is the first Saharan palette. This is the second. I got this for Christmas by my cousin Amara. But anyways, I got this one on the mail, and these two, I guess they're sisters. Saharan 1, Saharan 2, I don't know. But I just decided to play with that today, and I came up with a really nice look. I don't know, I was just really bored today, and I was watching tutorials earlier, and I was just like, I got 2 new palettes in, and I haven't played with them yet, so let me just do this right now. Anywho, let's get into this tutorial today. I hope you guys enjoy it, because I know I did. It took me maybe like 2 hours to do in total, but you know, came out good. Okay, I'm done talking. Let's get into this video. What up, everybody? It is your girl Rhey again with another tutorial. Okay, so you're looking at me right now with the clean face, like literally no makeup except for chapstick. This is literally chapstick from IHOP. So first we're going to get into the brows. I will be using the LA Girls brow pomade in soft brown. I'm using also their brush, the 207. So we're gonna do this brow. I did this brow just now. And basically, we're just outlining it. We're not gonna do like the very beginning of the brow, because it's gonna be too dark and you don't want that. Okay, so enough of that. We are going to clean it up with concealer. I use a angled brush to clean up my brows, just so I can be more precise. And we're gonna be using the LA Girls concealer to clean it up, and this is shade Natural. And I kind of just, you know, go and outline it and clean it up, sharpen it up. I'm going to clean up the top portion of my brow using a foundation so it could blend in perfectly. Because if you use concealer, it's just gonna look bright as hell, and you don't want that. I use the Born This Way foundation. So what I usually do is just outline the top portion of your brows. You know, just clean it up, just like how you did with the bottom. Okay, so I just did my brows. We're going to start by priming my eyelids again with the LA Girls concealer. I did that to basically conceal the bottom of my brows. And we're just going to lay this bitch on my lids, basically. So now that this is done, I'm gonna be setting this with a setting powder, and this is honestly my favorite setting powder. My cousin Camille put me on to this. It's the Makeup Revolution banana powder. Jumping jumping right into the shadows, I'm going to be using the Saharan palette first. Look at that, look at her. Look at her, she's so cute. We're gonna go jump into the shade Jamila. Okay, so that's pretty much done. Jumping into the Saharan 2 palette. Look at how beautiful she is. We are going to be using this really deep reddish burgundy color. We're using the same brush because a bitch don't like to really clean in between. We are going to start in the corner and just fill her up. I'm gonna start in the corner. I'm just gonna, gonna gas her up, sis. Ooh. Okay. So I think it's a little too like pink. I don't know if you guys can see in the camera, but to me it looks like really pink and I wanted it to look more red, like dark red. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to mix the red in with the brown color here. I'm gonna blend that in with the red. See if this takes me more into the red shade. And look here, guys, it is. And we're just, you know, lightly blending it in. We're gonna get like a little small flat blending brush and we're gonna go into that first color that we use just to kind of bring it out more at the ends to get that more ombre effect. This color was called Jamila, by the way. So we're gonna take a break from our palettes. And what I like to use to cut the crease is I like this Nicka K eyeshadow base. How I cut my crease is I kind of just, I lift my brow with my finger and I just, you know, I tap in a little bit just to get a feel of where my crease is. Oh, my lights, my lights. I slowly work my way to where my crease stops. Going to hop into the Saharan palette again. What I'm going to be using is this color right here. It's called Kia. And we're gonna use a regular flat brush and we're just gonna put it on top. Now, I just thought of something. Try not to put it in the beginning of your crease. I made that mistake, but it's okay. We're gonna blend this bitch in. Focus more on the outer crease. I put a little bit of eyeshadow base in the beginning of my crease because I remembered I saw like a lighter blue in this palette, the Saharan 2, that could possibly complement this. So we're gonna go and use this color right here. It's so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. We're gonna put this color here in the beginning of the crease. And then I'm just gonna apply a little bit more of that first shade I used on my lid. Okay, so I'm going to be going back into the Saharan 2 palette, and I'm going to be mixing the red and the brown shade, but we're just gonna cut the crease a little bit more precisely. I'm going to be going back into the Saharan palette, and we are going to just dip into the black right here a little bit. I want to make the end more smoky. Okay, so came out a little too dark. We gonna go back into the Saharan 2 palette. I'm gonna go back into Sohra and go on top of that black. Pretty much I'm done with the eyeshadow. We're gonna hop into the eyeliner, and what I like to use is the LA Girls gel eyeliner in jet black, and I like to use a liner brush. Before I put my mascara on, we're using the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. We're gonna put it on the my ear is itchy. Somebody talking about me. Okay, so for my lashes, I decided I'm going to be using these lashes here. It's called Casina Professionals, and it's in the style called Sistar. Or not Sister, but Sistar. So it's not like hey sisters, it's hey sister. Sistar. I'm going to be using this Salon Pro bonding glue. This is usually used for weaving hair, but y'all know this is a secret weapon. A lot of people don't know about this, and some people are scared to use this because they don't know how strong it is. It's not super strong, honestly, but let me tell you, it holds great. It's cheap as hell. You can find this at your local beauty supply store, and not sis, I ain't talking about Sally's. I'm talking about the hood beauty supply store sales, okay? Now, a lot of you guys know I work at a beauty supply store myself. If you don't know what beauty supply store it is, called Waba Hair and Beauty. I've been working there now for 3 years, and it kind of just pushed me into getting more into makeup. Only because I'm around a lot of beauticians, makeup artists, see them, conversate with them almost every day. I just got interested, and I'm just like, you know what? If they could do it, I could do it too. Shit. Okay, let's get right into the face. I like to prime my face with the Beauty Creations primer oil. I was so against using oil on my skin because I'm an oily person, but I tried this out, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna get my foundation, which is the Born This Way foundation that I use, for my brows. I'm gonna use a flat brush here. I'm just gonna put it on there. I don't like to get my hands dirty when I do my makeup, so I use a brush to apply it. And I know I could use a foundation brush, but I don't like to use too many brushes because that's just more cleaning for me, you feel me? Okay, so now that you put a little bit of foundation on your face, this is a lot. But anyways, I get a damp beauty blender. I just dip that in. I just put my foundation on. We're going to be using the LA Girls concealer again, and this is color natural, just like we used to prime our eyelids with. And we're just kind of gonna go in right here, make a triangle, whatever. And I kind of like to go near the bridge of my nose just to contour, because my nose is huge. Well, it's not huge, but I think it's freaking huge. Now, I don't like to go all the way just yet, only because I like to blend in my concealer with a different color. So again, I'm going to be using the same brand, LA Girl Concealer, and this is actually the yellow corrector. Now, why do I use the yellow corrector? Because I'm yellow. I'm super yellow. And it kind of complements me. Now I go all the way to where my brow bone is. I kind of over exaggerate the yellow. Make sure I have product. I'm gonna just put that up on there. After that's done, I put some on my chin, put some on my Cupid's bow, and I put some on the bridge of my nose, and then I put some on my forehead. Now with the Beauty Blender, I'm just gonna blend all this in. After the concealer, I am going to do the contouring, and I use this contour. It's called the Radiant Cover by it's not Anastasia. It's a knockoff of Anastasia. It's called Absolute New York. And again, I got this from my job. And what I like to do when I contour is, like, you know, suck it in. We're just gonna blend this bitch out upwards. After that's done, I'm gonna set my face. The Makeup Revolution setting powder in the shade Banana. And using my Beauty Blender, which is damp, we're just gonna tap it in lightly. Now, while my face bakes, what I usually like to do is do my my lipstick. So usually what I like to do is I like to use dark brown liner. I'm using this Nicka K lip pencil in the shade, I don't even know, I think it's dark brown. Okay, so this is how I line my lips. I know it looks weird, as like a straight up chola. But I like to do like an ombre effect. What I'm gonna use is this lipstick by Muse, and it's in the color A2. The matte lipstick. So what I like to do after I put on the lipstick, I just get a flat brush and kind of just blend it in with the lip liner. That my face is baked. I'm gonna use like a regular big ass brush and just kind of, you know, dust everything off. And now I just really need to darken my contour. So I'm just gonna get this brush right here. Not the right brush, and I'm going to be using this NYX matte bronzer, and this is in the shade medium. I'm just gonna go, you know, just bronze my face up a bit, you know. This is a blush and luminizer palette from Sephora, and I got it a long ass time ago for Christmas. This was probably like 3 years ago, and I kind of just swish everything around. This used to be a highlighter that I clearly used all of it, but I like to use these 3 shades as a blush. And I like to smile when I put on my blush, like a little bitch. We're gonna do the bottom of my eyes, and we're gonna use like a regular flat brush like this. We're gonna go back into the Saharan, the first palette. We're gonna go into Jamila, and we're gonna start from the inner corners of the bottom lid, and we're just gonna, you know, put that on first. After that, we're gonna go into the Saharan 2 palettes, and we're gonna go into Zora, and we're just gonna put that in the middle to the end. We're gonna jump back into the Saharan palette, the first one again. And I just kind of want to darken up the ends here. We're gonna go into that black shade of the excess and just move it towards the end here and just blend it in with the red. Let me fix my brows. This is the eyebrow gel, the Top Brow by Kiss. Just kind of brush my brows with it. We gotta do the bottom mascara, and again I'm gonna go back in with my sensational Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. We're gonna do the last part. What we're going to do is we're gonna get this Makeup Revolution setting spray. We're just gonna spray this all over. This is the Babe in Paradise palette by Morphe, in collaboration with Bretman Rock, my bitch. I love him so much. I'm going to use Get Laid as my highlighter today. And I'm gonna put a little bit in the corners of my eye. And I'm gonna use a little bit of Mahu too. I'm using the same brush. I'm just gonna go into the middle of my nose just to get that, you know, that extra highlight. And then I'm also gonna be putting this on the bridge here. I'm gonna use the brush that the palette came with, and I'm just gonna go in with the cheekbones. This is pretty much the finished look. I'm gonna fix my hair and put on a better outfit because I got setting powder all over me and fallout from the palette. So I'm about to fix my hair, do my edges, and put on a better shirt so you guys can see this finished look because, bitch, you look darn just like you look a little crazy. But anyways, be right back. You guys see this? This the cutest shit. Okay, bye. I hope you guys like this tutorial of this look. If you guys would like to see more tutorials, definitely inbox me, let me know some ideas what I could do, because honestly I just wanted to really experiment with the Juvia'S Place items that I got in. It's my first time using these, and honestly I loved how this look came out. I loved how pigmented they are, and I really love how they just blend so good. I really hope you guys like this tutorial. Please give me a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe since you already here. I will see you guys next time when I make a tutorial. Peace out.